Unknown caller. Unknown.
Thank you for calling Collins Studios host and call screener line. Please enter your show or meeting number and press pound.
Enter your 6-digit PIN. Welcome, host. You have not started a show session in Callan Studio and cannot yet receive calls on Talk and Shit Get and Clicks. Please visit the Callan Studio website and begin your session. Music will play until your session begins, or you may call back when you are ready. Welcome, host. You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the Callan Studio web interface. Audio recording is on.
Let's give it up. For you and for you and for you and for everybody. I'll be jamming. Right? Talking shit. Hits and clicks. More 3 times. What's good with everybody? I hope you can hear me, cause yeah, I hope so. Right? A little new tunes, like mix it up a little bit. All right. Yay! What's going on, guys? Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Seems we got a couple people in here. I see everybody come to the chat. Say what's up. If you're in here and if it's a possibility for you to, please, by all means, say what's up. Let us know how everybody's doing today. We're out in the, I do this from Jersey, South Side. And can anybody help but notice that it's a little smoky out there? Right? It's a little smoky. I am going to show you later on in here. I'm going to show you guys Let the Children Sing. Main line's in here. Yeah, we're getting right into it because, yeah, man, the sky is full of smoosh. I can't even talk right now. It is, like, really smoky out there. They're saying that the sun was, like, hot pink yesterday. Yeah, the sun was crazy colors, like crazy types of oranges. That's Django in the background shaking it out. I think he wants a treat. This is what we got for him. All right, buddy, sit. I'm dog sitting today. Oh, he tried to give me a little bit with a tooth. He tried to eat my fingers. But yo, I am going to show you guys something amazing in regards to the wilderness fires that are taking place in Canada right now. Man, something I came across. I'll let you guys be the judge of it because, it's the internet. It's the internets. You know what I mean? So, how was everybody's day? What's up, jump out, guys? Look at me.
You stupid.
I know I am.
Many people know them as the jump out boys in their city.
Yeah, but we have the boys and the girls. I'm just, masculine, feminine, whatever, all that stuff. Oh, man. Hey, so if you saw the show title, Wages of Sin, The Wages of Sin. Real quick, and anybody in the chat, if you're in your Bible, come on. You know that chapter and verse? Huh? Anybody know the chapter and verse for that one? Canada is wild. We are definitely going to talk about it. We're going to talk about that. I think it's Romans 6:23, for the wages of sin is death. Then it goes on. The gift of being a real one is everlasting life. Don't we know it? Yo, and this guy I have up here, man, this is ex-NFL wide receiver Travis Rudolph, who was charged with murder. And he just had his murder trial just ended this week, actually yesterday, and we're definitely going to get in to that. And we're definitely going to talk about Travis because that case is insane. You guys already know. Me. Episodes live. It's going to change. You know this deal. It's going to change. There we go. It's we all in here. We're all up in here. Definitely. So let me take you around the chat. I'll take this window off. You know what? I can tell right now. Django is sitting right next to me. He ain't going nowhere. He is not going anywhere right now, and he's all about that. Look what I did with the chat. I changed it up just a little bit. Threw the me colors in. in there. As you can see, we have here. What we have here is we got a Cash App in there if you guys want to get busy. You know what I'm saying? I've been throwing stocks on Cash App, just testing it out, just testing my trading prowess. And let me tell you what, the one and only stock that I picked has been performing extremely well. And I mean, I'm gonna definitely share it with you. I want you guys to know, before I start talking about this, I am not a trading professional. I am not in the financial industry, other than, you know, every year you gotta pay the tax man or whatever. But I want to let you know that this one particular stock had me performing in upwards of damn near 60%. Like 60%, guys, which means if you put in $100, you're gonna get $60 on top of that 100. Just simple maths. If you put in $1, you're gonna get 60 cents off of that. Like, tell me what IRA, what savings account, what any account is gonna give you those returns, guys. That's why I'm not telling you to go out and invest, because it's a gamble. It's gambling. But you know, if you do your research, you can do it like those card counters do, and you can actually beat the house. So the stock that I chose was just with the big AI boom, and this was before everybody got you know, really into AI. I chose this company. First of all, when I'm purchasing any type of stock or anything from a company, I go with companies that I know, like stuff that I use, things that I find cool, things that I find, you know, where I find that it's a great product, or, you know, you're getting a great value for a product. And that's the stuff that I look at, you know? That's just the stuff I look at. And I think that we all are traders in our own right, and thinking like, hey, I go to this every day. I mean, I go to McDonald's every day, and I get a coffee or a Big Mac or whatever, and I always see people there. Matter of fact, that sign went from when I was little, it was like, man, over 20 million served. Now it's like, they're like 18 billion people have been served. But the company that I was looking at, and I will show you, is simply, boom. It's NVIDIA. That's right. You see that green right above my head? That plus 10, 30, it's up 2% right now. I've never even gone to this NVIDIA, but I'll tell you what I do. I am kind of IT-ish, so I know that NVIDIA makes a lot of stuff for your computers, specifically those graphics cards. And if you know anything, these kids have gotten into gaming over the last couple of years, and they don't want console, right, Ramid? Ramid, tell them. Oh, we want to talk about the Apple VR too. But Ramid, tell these kids that, you know, there's always been not just a PlayStation versus Xbox or whatever the, you know, the top consoles are, but now we got the PC players in the mix, and they are crushing. And NVIDIA makes those video cards that allow these video gamers to play their games. Not only that, we're dealing with AI now, and it is just a world leader in artificial intelligence computing, as it says. So, I mean, you know, a couple of weeks ago, I had a couple dollars to fool around with, and I went into Cash App, as you can see right here. You see my Cash App at Talking Getting. I mean, money sign Talking Getting. I went into Cash App, and they actually have a feature where you can buy, you know, Bitcoin, and you can purchase specific stocks. Apple is definitely one of those stocks. And Ramid, you're absolutely right. Those Apple VR headsets are nuts. Let's check it out. We got time. So yeah, let's check out these Apple VR headsets, guys. Look at this. We're gonna go to the official site. We're going to Official Whistle site, and let me shrink my chat down just a little bit. But hey, you know what? I'm all rude. Hey guys, welcome to the show. I'm O 3 times, talking shit, getting clicks, me / we episodes. It is Thursday. Our live chat is going. We got our jump out guys on the scene right now. And yeah, we're doing things. But I also have to let you know that we do have a call-in line. And our call-in line is 313-825-5557. Guys, this is Friday Eve. It is Friday's Eve. And what we do is we just talk about news from the week. You know, the jump out guys throw in suggestions of, you know, what they want to see. Ramid right now, he's talking about the Apple VR headset and its crazy price. I think that thing is upwards of damn near $4,000 for one of these googly gogglies, right? Yeah. Kato, you're right. Everything Apple is super duper expensive. But look at this young lass with the Vision Pro on. And let's check it out. Oh, man, I'm not showing you guys. I'm looking at it. I'm just hogging everything up. Let me show you. So this is what you guys, what technology is telling you right now is you're now your phone. You know, it's bad enough you got the MFR in your pocket and you got to take it everywhere you go. And anybody who's ever forgotten their phone, I mean, and you know, you go somewhere, if you go to the bathroom, like, oh, I forgot my phone. I can't scroll through the social medias. Why take care of my digestive system? Oh, I got in the car, I forgot the phone. I'm like, I forgot my phone at the house before. Like, how long can you drive? Right? Oh, 3,500. There we go. I rounded up, triggers. I rounded up. That's what I do. Hold on. I think I need a special. That's not it. We're not going to do that one. You hear this guy tap dancing around? It's my dog. His MFR's claws are like Wolverine right now. I know, I got to follow him down. But yeah, this is what we got, God. Seamlessly blends digital content with your physical space, which means, that's right, you're going to blink your eye, you're going to scroll with your eyes now. You're going to scroll it. Now it's going to be all, oh my God, with the face and the ears. Is this where we're going? I'm not anti-technology at all. You guys know, you must know I love my gadgets and I love my gadgetry. But damn it, man. All right, listen, we're not going to stop progress, so I'm going to stop bitching and moaning. But you know what? There's things that we've been, as I'm talking about this, there are videos of people going over to basketball courts right now, like from May to June. So it's May, June. When we were kids, you went to a basketball court, like you couldn't get on a court. They were all full. Nobody's nobody's playing outside anymore. And I'm talking about the young people. And I'm talking specifically in America. We have this, you know, in our society. As you get older, you put away, you know, you stop playing, you stop going to the swing, you stop swings and hitting the sliding boards and everything and playing tag and everything. And some cultures, man, play is forever. I mean, I was out in Dominican Republic and we were playing volleyball. Everybody was out there. Little old mamas was out there. Everybody was out there doing something, working out. So you gotta keep your fitness. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? If you thought I was finished, let me give you the flip side of it. Look at this technology now. I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, we're talking about Ready Player One. We're talking about you got the multi-directional treadmill. You're actually carrying, you know, your joystick and everything. You're actually running around. It's not like when we're playing Call of Duty and we're just sitting here, boom. And the only thing that we're working out is our thumbs and our brains. We're going to be getting a full body workout if that's what you want. If you already have the Oculus right now, if you play with the Oculus, like, I mean, it's a nice little workout. If you had a Wii back in the day, you played a little tennis, if you did the little Wii Fitness or the sports challenge and everything, Django, on real, I'm doing my show right now, buddy. All right. I know you're not going to harass me for treats. But yeah, you're going to do all of that stuff. At least you're getting a little physical work. We need to get a physical workout. Our kids don't know how to play no more.
Ooh, I like.
That's not true. I don't like it.
I'm a risk.
I'm just hitting buttons now because that's.
Jump out, boys.
All right. I apologize. I'm sorry. So yeah, look at this Vision Pro. You're going to be using your hands, eyes, voice. Yo, they do their marketing well. I'm not going to lie. That stuff, it looks smooth. Hey, buddy, go sit down. And stay. The boy. All right, and then look, you can do things you love in ways never possible. I don't know, man. The whole family, you got a lot of money. We all get in there and watch a movie together. But it does look cool. Is that what we're doing? You guys are excited about the future, the Futura? It looks pretty cool though. You have never seen anything like this before. Yo, those are nice. Oh man. It looks like before Victor Abloh passed that he designed these. I don't want to give credit. I don't want to give credit to somebody who didn't do it, but these are beautiful. They are gorgeous, man. This is art and technology fused together. These things they're looking like the Kevin Durant threes, I believe. Let me bring those up. The KD threes. Speaking of KD, he just signed a lifetime contract with Nike. He signed his entire life to Nike. Actually, I'm gonna say KD4, and let me show you what these KD4s look like, and tell me, are we kind of? Look at that. Boom. No, maybe it's a reach. Oh, Black Mirror. Has anybody seen Black Mirror? I heard it was dope. I have not gotten around to seeing it. It's on Netflix, right? I'm gonna check it out. Hold on, what? It's the future. Like, you gonna put those on and you can't get them off? What's gonna happen? What's the porn gonna look like in those? Is that gonna be in surround sound? Come on. Let's keep it a buck. What are you gonna use this for, chat? What will you guys are just gonna sit there with your little goggles on and just watch TV movies all day? Play games and wink your eyes and just be totally like, no one can look at your screen anymore. You're gonna be in your own world. You know, I'm not saying that these aren't flying dope, because I'm just, as you heard me, I've been fawning over these things. They are beautiful, but man, at the expense of what? You know? Are we losing touch with the earth? Are we with these Vision Pros? All right, somebody said Black Mirror. You guys don't know. I mean, the chat is introduced, like, we're all, this has been out since 2011? I'm an old man. I do remember, yeah, Netflix, they always had these, and it's just like different seasons of, I guess, how technology is like how technology affects society. And is that what they're talking about? The future, basically? Or the present? I mean, it looks like they have a whole bunch of superstars. They have, you know, good actors in here. Is that Miley? God, is that Free World out there? Excuse me. Crazy. Witches? Is it on Netflix? No, I saw that one. We saw this one. What were we talking about, Ramit? What were we talking about? Witches? The Witches? Is this going to be a series? Because I remember, wasn't this a movie? Remember the original with Angelica Houston? I want the watercress soup. No, you don't want the watercress soup. That's right. I got to get it off this button because that's the button I own. That's the only button I want to hit today. Remember this? My teacher read that book to us in class, so when that movie came out, it was awesome. It was awesome just to see it. There's nothing like, you know, somebody reading you the book and then the movie coming out, like Matilda. They read Matilda. I was like, oh man. And then the movie came out and I was like, yo, she looks just like how I envisioned Mrs. Trunchbull. Just the things. I'm just hitting buttons now, guys. All right. Oh, not the Witches. I know what you're talking about there, guy. You're talking about The Witcher. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm Ramid. I got you. Yo, The Witcher is pretty good. I've seen like one live action episode, but the only reason why I watched that one live action episode is because I was on like an animation kick a couple months ago, and The Witcher did like an animation, and it was like I don't even know this character's name that Henry Cavill plays, old Superman plays. But they were showing like his OG or whatever, and like it was just in an anime form, and it looked so cool, and the storyline was pretty cool, and everything. That fantasy stuff, it gets you. The more like just complex and meaty it gets, it's just pretty good. It's pretty good. So I think these guys Witchers go around fighting monsters and getting paid to fight these monsters, right? But then we found that like one of the original Witchers was basically creating these monsters just so you can go out there and hunt them or something like that. That's all I know about The Witcher, but it really does sound like it started off as a video game, right? And then they made the show. But there's a lot of lore and stuff. So if you're into, Game of Thrones, The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, but with a little bit more action-y to it, The Witcher might be that one for you. That's all I'm saying. It just might be the one. Ramid, you, sir, deserve the children singing for you. Yes. Yes. I am exhausted. I'm tired. We mulched this weekend. It looks great outside. My dog doesn't listen to me. I have his buzzer. This is what his buzzer looks like. Right here is the beep. Here is the, it buzzes him. Like, it doesn't shock him, it just like kind of vibrates him. He finds that, and then you got the shock. The shock is when he gets in here, and you can just kind of lock him up. And that's the shock is for when he's just being outrageous. He's being outrageous. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But right now, he's chilling. He's on his he's got his own little lazy boy over here, and he is chilling. So yeah, Triggers Tarot should say what's up to the chat. I did a interview with her and this Sunday, and it lasted damn near 5 hours. We were talking. It's such a great conversations, like a whole bunch of conversations in like a session. And I think she's got the bug, guys. I think she's gonna do a show. It's not gonna be like this. She's gonna be talking about the spirituality and wellness and all that good stuff, right? Am I snitching? But we'll definitely let you know when that's coming up. And if she authorizes me to, edit this last interview I did, man, you guys would laugh, and it was such good times. It's my peoples. We came up together, so great conversations. OMG yourself. OMG. Don't be shy. Do not be shy. Yo, hold on. I know. I know my buddy ain't here. Mr. Flashback, aka Dickie, aka Richard Sr., aka Ricardo. What's good, sir?
Wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Hold on.
Whatever. I'm just hitting buttons. Here we go. Oh, let me remind you guys, if you want to talk, I like talking. As you can see, I do like talking, but if you want to talk to me, you can call in 313-825-5557. That's right, 313-825-5557. I have to do that. Boom, 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 boom.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, and that's another thing I said about Triggers Tarot. Her emoji game is weak. Needs better emoji games. Yeah. So here we go. This is about Travis Rudolph, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. Is it too early? It's 8, and I'm ready to wrap up. I'm ready to wrap up right now. But first, yo, this is how I feel every time I'm about to hit that start streaming button. This is exactly how I feel. Check out this little girl that's about to skate down a 100-foot mega ramp. She's being coached up by the one, the only Tony Hawk. And let's check it out. My phone doesn't want to play right now. Oh, there it is. It's a little windy.
Okay, going.
You got it.
Might be a little choppy here, but bear with us.
Got it, Sky. 2 minutes. Okay, done. This one.
Get it.
This thing is so latent. Let's check out, see what's going on here. And get it to the highest.
Yeah!
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, he said, "Oh, look at that." Oh, that was almost I don't know. I think they call that a Jesus Air or something like that. That's what they. But yeah, that's like 12. She's 12 years old. First of all, she don't look 12 years old. She looks like she's about 7, 8, like little itty bitty thing, throwing herself down that huge slide. That's exactly how I feel. Every time I'm about to hit start stream, it is crazy out here.
Y'all thought I was finished?
That's right. I'm not finished. That's right. The show's name is Soulful Sunday. It's gonna be a Sunday. You know, get you right to go back to your Monday life. I know I am not doing the best job of marketing, but you know I got it.
Tacos. What I want is I want to be considered. Where you from? How long you been here? Where you can just come shut my fucking street down and don't tell me you're having a party or nothing?
This is my home, and I would love.
Where you from? This street ain't your home.
It is.
Where you from? You're not from this street. I live in my great grandmother's house. You a fucking lie. Where you really from? Now you running. You want to talk to me? Talk to me. Where you from?
I'm trying to hang out with you.
Where you
I'd
from?
like it if you come hang out with me.
Where you from? Tell me that. You don't want to hang out with me. You don't want to answer to my.
I live here.
Where were you raised? You weren't raised here. I was raised there. I know you weren't raised here. Be real with me if you really want to hang with me. Where are you from?
Arkansas.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Now we can begin a basis of communication. I don't know where it'll go, but I'll calm down now.
I would like you to come.
But you didn't come like you wanted to be. See,
I came. I walked.
you came
I
on a
walked
false
all-
premise. You're from here. I had to break you down from
I
that.
walked all the
But
way
you're
over-
really from Arkansas.
I walked all the way over here. To
Why weren't we notified you were going to shut our street down? I pay more property tax than anybody
You
here.
don't even live right
I can't get through here. It's a one-way, sweetie.
Then go around.
Yeah, I know
She
you're
mad.
fucking sentiment, bitch. So now we can get straight to it, ho.
Oh wow.
Let's get straight to it, ho.
I go around for you.
Let's get straight to it, ho.
I go.
I don't have no parties where I block the street, ho.
Oh,
What
wow.
you talking about?
All right. Oh, that was a calm down. She definitely mouthed calm down there. Oh wow.
You are fucking filthy.
Oh yeah, see, I want to do the cursing, but it seems to me, and hey, this is me just being nosy, like, oh, what's this going on here? It looks like when I'm listening to the accent here, and it's very Louisiana-ish, if you know what I mean. Oh, and hold on. Look, as you can see, a woman blocked an entire street off in New Orleans. I told you, I be knowing, because I've been around this thing a couple times. But yeah, New Orleans, and it looks like she's from Arkansas, and I mean, after Katrina, there was a lot of opportunity for people to come out and get, cheaper properties, and a lot of the natives feel like they have been gentrified. You can get some cheap housing, and you're moving from California to Louisiana. Damn, you might as well go to the third world. It's like a third world country. You're coming over here, those dollars is multiplying. So there's a lot of anxiety and angst when it comes to people, coming from other places to gentrify. Obviously, this lady said he was in Arkansas, and then this is from a Reddit group called Public Freakout. And at first, I didn't know who was going to freak out, like the guy holding the camera. Usually, it's a person on a camera, like the subject of the camera. In this instance, this lady, who's usually the person freaking out. But it seems like the one that was recording was the one that was actually freaking out. So do with it as you. You might be right. Flashback. You might be right. It might not just be anything right now. That's right. Soulful Sunday. That's what they need. Some Soulful Sunday. Let's see. Amazon review. Okay. I usually keep some saved stuff up in here. Let's see what I saved in my oh wow, hold on. This guy has on his Apple visor.
In his head right now, it's probably blasting music.
Kids are assholes, but kids are awesome. That's what I'm saying.
Everyone leaves. It's not everyone just leaves.
Yeah, I think that was awesome, but they kind of played him out. So I guess his Oculus was supposed to be projected onto the screen behind him, and he's probably playing there's a little thing where you got like lightsabers, Beat Saber I believe it's called, and you're just like hitting the beats. And he probably did like the hardest one and was probably crushing it, and nobody even got to see it but him. And the guy was calling the lady out her name because she was lying to him in his mind. I don't
Even did look! I'm telling you, when I get that shit done, look. Don't play with me with my look. What the fuck?
That filters. Yo, who is this? Look at the kid like egging him on. I guess they were having competing against classmates and feeding your parents. I think that deserves another look because there was a little bit of a. Yo. That's his mom's though. Look at his face. He's trying to kill her. That might be. Oh. Tempe, Arizona officer responds to a man threatening hotel staff with a gun. Staff informs the cop that the suspect is a white male. The cop then pulls gun on every black person he encounters. Let's see how this turns out.
Hey, sir, how we doing?
We had something holding off the issue. Some guy just pulled a gun out on us.
41. I've got a 417 George here. I'm going to need some additional units. Manager's advising.
Oh, that's a long video. That is a lengthy video. Let's not even do it. Let's not do it. Me episodes.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
That's right, me episodes. Well, 3 times. Blah, 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 blah. We're listening here. Call in live 313-825-5557. Yeah. So this craziness has been happening all week. Any other news that we've got? Because on Real, I'm going to talk about Travis Rudolph. Trump got seven charges in Florida. Trump, 7 charges. Google. Trump says he's been indicted in classified documents investigation. Justice Department has yet to confirm. This is from Associated Press. This was actually just reported a few seconds ago, and it says that Donald Trump said Thursday he's been indicted on charges of mishandling. Decline. I don't want to hit the paywall. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Donald Trump said Thursday he's been indicted on charges of mishandling classified documents at his Florida estate, igniting a federal prosecution that is arguably the most perilous of multiple legal threats against the former president as he seeks to reclaim the White House. The Justice Department did not immediately publicly confirm the indictment. Trump is currently in Bedminster, New Jersey, enjoying the smoky weather, just like you and I. Most of us in here. A person familiar with the situation who was not authorized to discuss it publicly said Trump's lawyers were contacted by prosecutors shortly before he announced on his Truth Social platform that he had been indicted. Within 20 minutes of his announcement, Trump had begun fundraising off it for his 2024 presidential campaign. Yo, when they come for him and they're throwing lemons at him, this MFer's making lemon pepper wings. He's making lemonade. He's making lemon pies. He's making fucking margaritas. Excuse me for my language. But every time that Trump comes in some type of legal mumbo jumbo and he comes up against some type of odds, he fundraises his ass off, guys. Those weren't hands clapping, all right? Those were not hands. They weren't. But the case adds to deepening legal jeopardy for Trump, who has already been indicted in New York. You know, he was indicted with the Stormy Daniels, the not rape or anything, but the actual handing of the money and stealing funds, and he's still under investigation. He's in investigation in Washington as well as Atlanta, and this could also lead to criminal charges. The prosecution moves forward. It will pit Trump's claims of sweeping executive power against Attorney General Merrick Garland's oft-stated mantra that no person, including a former commander-in-chief, should be regarded as above the law. The indictment arises from a months-long investigation by special counsel Jack Smith into whether Trump broke the law by holding on to hundreds of documents marked classified at his Palm Beach property, also known as, I love saying it, Mar-a-Lago, and whether Trump took steps to obstruct the government's efforts to recover records. Buddy, I thought he was whining, but he's knocked out, and I just hit him with a damn treat. Here, have another one. No. Oh, now it's gonna go. You're gonna fall inside the couch. Damn, he's good. I like that guy. All right. So Mar-a-Lago, and they're saying to obstruct the government's efforts to recover the records, which is AKA obstruction of justice.
Bitch, come here.
That's right. Get over here. So prosecutors have said that Trump took roughly 300 classified documents to Mar-a-Lago after leaving the White House, including some 100 that were seized by the FBI last August. Remember the raid on his home? That underscored the gravity of the Department of Justice's investigation. Trump and his team have long seen the special counsel investigation as far more perilous than the New York matter, both politically and legally. And campaign aides have been bracing for the fallout. It does remain unclear what the immediate and long-term political consequences will be for Trump. His first indictment spurred millions of dollars in contributions. Like I said at the beginning of this reading, can't do anything wrong. He's gonna get that cheddar at the end of the day. He's gonna make money, and like my father says, flashback, and what my mother Winopia Hashay say is that life is like a sandwich. You know what I mean? Life is like no matter how you flip it, the bread comes first, okay?
That boy is good. Mm-hmm. Good and terrible.
Shut up. Anyway, no matter what the indictment, the legal fight that follows will throw Trump back into the spotlight, which is going to suck attention away from other candidates who are trying to build momentum for the 2024 presidential race. Like, oh, man. Yeah, I need to know that the 2016 presidential race started around like the end of 2014, definitely all into 2015 when that man grabbed himself a red baseball cap, rented a big old jumbo jet, and flew throughout the United States of America talking shit and getting clicks.
There's some black people in here right now like,
right? I know. So that's what we got there. I take you back to my chat. Let's go back to the chat, guys. Let us go back to the chat. Why you calling her? Word out, Trump got 7 charges. That's right, ladies got shot in Florida in front of her kids. That is another thing, and I was reading about that. The lady shot through the door and killed the lady in Florida. You wanna talk about that? See, if you guys have a story, by all means, if you guys have a story and you want to, you can call in to the 313-825-5557 line. And what I'll do is I will let you talk, and I will just run a background for you. I'll Google stuff and put up pictures in the background while you talk about it because, hey, this is the we episodes. I don't have to be the only one talking that shit. By all means, you call the number. I'm sorry, I did not mean to hit that button for you guys. Forgive me. But what I will have to let you know is that
Bitch, I'm from Cumberland.
don't you forget.
Ever since I was a lowercase G, but now I'm the big G.
Dollar bills, y'all.
The American dream.
So, yeah. All right. So, the Florida woman arrested in the shooting death of a black mother who knocked on her door is going to have a bail hearing tomorrow. The lady that knocked on the door, her name is... Anybody know her name? Anybody know her name? Owens? First name? Nobody? Back to the monitor. Boom. Here we go. No, thank you. Thank you, though, CNN. I appreciate it. So the Florida woman charged with manslaughter in the shooting death of her neighbor, a black mother who confronted her during a dispute over children playing outside, will have a bond hearing. Richard Hatcher, I have to ask you this because this is a thing where, like, now that Kiki's getting a little older, she has like her little girlfriends come over to the house and everything like that, and this is when it gets kind of weird. Michael was cool. He had like one friend. Buddy would come over and everybody was cool and whatever. But now you have like multiple kids come to the house. So, and it's girls. So now you know how girls get. Like they might be at each other's throat one day and then cool the next day. And then they're saying some crazy stuff and like whatever, getting into like small little skirmishes and fights and everything. And then yo, what do you do as a parent? What do you do when them kids are fighting? You let them, or do you try to stop? Like that has to be a tough thing. And I know that I don't know, I'm not even going to talk that up. Anyway, Miss Owens is the lady who died. I can't find her first name, to be honest with you. I'm sorry. I know it's like a GK. They called her AJ. There we go. So, Susan Louise Lawrence. Let's get a better picture of her. This is all I do. I highlight, I right click. Well, I'm gonna take the chat so you guys can see my maneuvers here. Show you how we do this. All right, so this is what I would do. I'm researching. I see Susan Louise Lawrence. I am a big fan of images. I like to see pictures, guys. I can read. Don't get me twisted. I can read, but I love to have a good picture to go with what I'm reading with. And boom, I right click, hit the Google search right there. They want to know my location. I'm like, just X. I don't want to block you. I don't want to accept you. I want you to not even act like I even seen that. And then I go to Google here and hit images, and these images will come up. And look at this little sourpuss right here. Her name is Susan Louise Lawrence, and why was she arrested? And we know that SLL, that's what we'll call her, SLL, basically shot through her door when AJ came knocking on her door. And this is what we have. Yeah, but Ramit, I'm glad you bring this up because this is something I had like perused over. And I think one of the main things is first of all, this happened in Florida. All right. We already understand that. And when I talk about Travis Rudolph, that also happened in Florida. I don't think it's all right. We'll talk about as a Florida thing, but really what happened was like, she didn't open the door. She shot her through the door. Does she have a Ring doorbell? Does she have a peephole? Does she have anything? How is she going to be able to defend herself with this? Not saying that she should be able to defend herself like this, because on the outside looking in right now, Susan Louise Lawrence is a piece of trash. Like straight up, she is a piece of trash. And this is coming on the heels of a shitload of episodes of, black people getting shot on people's doorsteps, walking, or someone getting shot, getting into the wrong car. Yeah, man, is this a gun culture thing? Is this a mental health thing? Is it a mixture of both? I gotta tell you that this case was kind of treated like how they treated the Trayvon Martin case with George Zimmerman. Like there was nothing going to happen to this lady, right? Nothing was going to happen to this lady at all. We got Vloggo in here. Yo, nothing was going to happen to this lady at all, Vloggo, right? Until the people, kind of put some action. You're on live with us, Vlog. So
no, I do believe, well, and believe it or not, I actually believe that they did the correct action. The reason why I said they did the correct action, because legally, now mind you, it's the same situation that some old other person just did. Yeah. And now this is the thing. You know how it goes, right? Yeah. They're going to start pushing anything like this, and people are going to start doing it because if they see one person get it off. Yep. So in reality, when the situation happened, the cops don't know anything. All they do is know she's at the door, there was an incident, and she legally has the right to carry. She legally was on her property, and it was something that happened, right? So we don't want to make any jump decisions. We want to stop. We're going to come here. We're going to sit in front of this house. We're going to make sure they're in the house, and we're going to make sure nobody bothers it, and we're going to do a thorough investigation. It takes us 24 hours or 48 hours to make sure that we got all our T's and dots crossed. So when we go for this conviction, we get it. Yes, they know the system knows too that you can get it all, and maybe they don't want that in their town. Everybody, that it ain't a color thing, it's a mentality. Most of the time, it's the color that is a certain color.
You're saying like as far as it's like justice system wise, right? You're saying it's like a custody when it comes to police or the justice side of this thing.
It was 2 days, right? It took 2 days.
To what?
48 hours.
Yeah, they said they weren't going to do anything with her.
Right, you can't do anything until you know proper protocol.
And she shot
whether they
through.
wanted to or not, they have to do proper protocol. So even if they said, we're not going to arrest her, fuck that, we don't give a fuck. But they know they had to do a proper protocol, no matter what.
I'm with that.
Of course, the way it just happened is something else happened to people speaking on it. Yes, the feds called in. If you don't take care of this, we will come in.
Yeah. You do not want the feds coming in and taking over your jurisdiction. You don't want that.
But them people can also be doing the right thing, because I wasn't there. I don't know what's in the minds of each and every cop. So yes, we can definitely flip it both ways, but justice has been served. It's been served legally, correctly. It could be outrageous that it might be took 48 hours. That's emotion.
Yeah,
but legally, it is what it is. Do we know that it in reverse? We feel like in reverse, would we get the same? We don't know. So we start popping the motherfucking pizza man to come to the door.
We gotta pop the pizza man.
Out if you want to play that side, but that's not us. That's not our people anyway. Our
Do
people
not pop the pizza man.
Shit. We just like leave us the fuck alone. Let us do us and y'all do y'all. That's all we want as a people.
It's just let us be.
Tell us how to live our shit.
Right.
Let us be. You patrolling our streets to look for us to do shit, but not your own. Your kids is doing crazy shit. And I'll fuck the school shooting. They getting high. They calling for the same mistress, and they all look alike. But because they wear preppy shirts on and skater clothes, you don't really fuck with them because you don't want to fuck up their future. But you get sent to the hood where they're told, go get this. A career thing.
Oh man,
so
that's
we
like
as a people got to just make. We got as a people, as we being grown and having a conversation like now, and everybody else is around. We got to have them conversations with the kids. Nobody talk to their kids no more.
I mean, I think
I'm a victim of that too, like everybody else.
What victim of
we need
what?
To talk to the kids, not just your kids, all kids. We need to be parents. We need to be grown ups. Fuck parents, grown ups.
Adults.
You don't want your kids out there getting shot. Then go out there and get your kids. We sit on the block with the kids.
It seems to me like they're saying that there were racist slurs in the months leading up to the slaying. I guess Susan Lawrence admitted to detectives that she had called one of their children the N-word, and you know how a black mother is going to get on when it comes to her kids.
With the race car, she's gonna die. She's gonna die.
You're gonna with the what if a civil rights violation?
She's supposed to die.
Hate crime. Does she get a hate crime for this? Because right now it looks like they already have her for what, manslaughter?
Hate crime for it.
And she's been charged with first degree felony manslaughter with a firearm, as well as culpable negligence, battery, and 2 other counts of assault. I mean, it seems like they could charge her up.
She's a disgrace to her own people. She's a disgrace to her own people because you viciously say it out there. Yeah, for the hobos and the dum-dums that's at the bottom, like black people at the bottom, their bottom do the same shit. Yeah, good one. But everybody in the world don't like that shit.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Everybody don't like that. They might make her an example. Maybe they don't make an example. Who knows?
Maybe they don't. Maybe you know what? How about
have to fight another day?
How about you know what? From here on out, we just do like you said, follow proper protocol, and everybody she pleads her case, and we see how it's handled in the justice system. But I cannot help but to put this one in here. She's in the turtle shell right now, guys. She's in the turtle shell in there. She's
in the turtle shell.
She's got no clothes on in there. She's got no clothes on in there. It is insane.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But just shooting through the doors, it seems like there's these trends. We got trends where there's some people gathered in the street. We're gonna run our car through it like it's nothing. Now we're shooting through people through doors, or we're gonna pop somebody and say that we were scared for our lives. It just seems like we just get on these. Is it people getting on these trends, or is it media?
Some of them are fake, but a lot of them are already scared for their lives. They've been told all their life. Think about the foreigners that come over here. All they know about black people is we do sports. We rap and we sing, and all we rap and sing about right now is killing each other. That's what's popular. That's what they put out to the world, too, right?
Stuff.
So when they come over here to live a better life, where they get put at? In the hood. Nobody don't want to fuck with us. No foreigner really want to be bothered with us because they already have a program, and the people that live here got a program. Just break the program. Everybody don't believe it, but everybody, the people who are in influential positions to really, like, come on now. They only come out because it's political. Everybody got something on everybody, so you going to move when I say so. The structure ain't. People keep thinking it's freedom and it's real. No, it's not real. It's a program. It's communism over here, but with a democracy face. Because the mindset is going to be, well, we putting who we want there. So you're going to do what we need. The people who don't go for voting, the people who've been there forever, military, all that shit. The ones who don't never leave, they who run shit. The faces, we get caught up in the faces. Oh, dude, Democrat, Republican. Oh my God. Oh, it don't matter. The agenda will be done.
The agenda will be done.
People need to be independent thinkers, so then they can pick what was right for them and not going by a color or a belief system. They need to understand. They don't read. People don't read. They just watch other people talk. They don't find out for themselves.
That's true. That's very true.
Wants to they want to be the strongest follower that know the most information but don't really know nothing.
I don't know,
That's
like,
what we got.
but in this specific case, like, do we have ring bell camera footage or anything? Listen. If you call my kid, if you're a black mother and your kid gets called the N-word and she's like, "Yo, this white lady just called me the N-word," after all we've seen in these last decade of social media and Karens and Karen tree, or what, if you want to call it, I just created a word there, Karen tree.
No go knock on their door then if you are seeing it the first time. Go knock on their
exactly.
door.
Do you think she actually came knocking on that door like, bing, 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 bing? Can I talk to you, please? Can we? Or was she out there on some? Was she banging on the door? I need to see some video. I need to see some accompanying video.
Either way, there's no reason for you to shoot a person through the door when you can pick the phone up and call the police. You are not in fear of your life behind the door. So
that's what I'm with.
Just think common sense. Think the lowest common sense. No matter what she say, what was your excuse for shooting? No matter what you say, you can't have an excuse when you know that woman is knocking at your door because you just did something to her child. She's supposed to be knocking on your door to talk to you, whether she's banging or not.
I'm gonna have
If you was afraid, then call the police.
Yeah, but hold on like this.
Like the last.
Imagine this, because you do say something like, all right, you can't be afraid, she's calling the door, call the police or whatever. All right, how about this? How about she actually does come to that door. You are fucking with my kid. She's on some attitude. She's banging on that motherfucker. Bitch, open this door. You've heard. I've seen many videos of people going. Not saying that she did this. This is purely speculation.
She should have called the police.
Purely speculation.
Should have went to the law. Both of them.
Yeah, but that's not how I'm posing the question. My question is like this: if somebody is like cursing, like, bitch, come out here, and she's banging on the door like we've seen. Not to say that AJ, that Mrs. Owens did that at all. Not to say that this has happened. I have to say again, we are speculating. But what if she did? In her face. Don't look through the peephole. I mean, yeah, but what if somebody's banging on your door, they're screaming, you shoot through the door? Is that possible to be in fear of your life? Somebody's banging the shit out of your door, telling you to come outside.
No, you can't.
If it's done that way.
You can't be in fear of your life when you've been harassing these people consistently, and then you just took her child. There ain't no excuse for what she did. If the mother got mad and when they get mad, they ran up in the White House, motherfucker. Like, what else are we talking about? That's senseless conversation. What do you think about it?
She took
that
whose child?
Followed the same direction of that dude that shot that boy that knocked at the door. She is an influence of seeing that happen and feeling great at how that went down.
First of all, do me a favor though.
She already don't like her neighbor.
You're a little low.
She already don't like it, so she felt that.
Like, come up. I want to hear you. I want to hear you loud. You're not loud enough. Can you get louder there on the phone?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, talking to them and let everybody know what's going on with this case.
All right, yeah. What I'm saying is, in totality, if you just think about it, right? The lady was already having an issue that is known. She made racist slurs. Forget all that. They had an issue. They had an issue and she could have called a nigga whatever. They got an issue. They could have had a personal issue and she was calling a nigga to be mean because she was in her zone. Right? Anyway, at the end of the day, when a woman now fires herself, she's messing with this child. Her anger with the parent or whatever her anger is with society, she's taking out on the child. To the point where now you done took this child and then broke his things and the child has to run home to his mother. Right?
What did she break?
So now the mother's like, oh, hell no.
I'm like vaguely familiar with the story.
Whether she banged or whatever she did, that's her reason why she did it, right?
Okay.
She's in response to some physical thing happened to her child. Anybody can understand that. Even if she went there banging on the door, boom, boom. But the lady can't say that she was afraid when she has been initiated and then initiated to mess with the child, not even an adult.
I mean, it's not right for her to say.
She comes to the door and you don't even have enough balls to open the door. You shoot through the people. So you are nothing. You are hate. You just hate.
Oh, so she shot it. She
and
actually put it to the people.
Belief is not real, but my personal belief is that the incident that happened with the other kid going in the door, the incident where the cop walked into somebody else's house to kill him.
Yeah.
These things are things that make the person feel like, and when they see things not really happening because somebody has an understanding of it, the system, because they believe in that. Some people believe that it's really like that. And they go for gusto. And it's what happens. The end result is she is going to die in jail. Or die being killed. Somebody die in jail.
That's your prediction.
That's the reality.
Like it. Another thing is this guy I'm showing right here. I am showing attorney Ben Crump. Yo, back in the day, it would be Jesse Jackson.
They keep playing with black folk. Because black folk are humble.
Oh.
That's it. They play with us because we humble. We don't want no smoke. We in your world. We got to follow your laws. Now y'all in our little world telling us how to do it. You don't go to the Chinese area and do it. You don't go to the Jewish area and do it. Where do you get your money from? You go to the hood. Blacks, browns. They even label us in colors. They don't even make no sense. I'm brown. They calling me black. They can even lie in color.
Broke the iPad?
And everybody just go with it.
So she broke the
we
kid's
in
iPad.
somebody else's world. They came over here. They took the land. They built their system on it. And people came over here with people that England and Spain and Germany said, if you don't like what we're doing here, we got another land, you can leave. Look at honey. No, they gave them ships to poor people. They empty jails. What you think this is still doing? But so the democracy and the fight for freedom and change is not going to happen overnight. But if you go back 100 years, they looking at us now like, damn, look at the progress. And we complaining about what we got now instead of just working on what we got now. But 100 years from now, they're going to be like, damn, look at the progress. And hopefully they saying they see it and they keep pushing to make it go faster. But you got to know that we have progress already.
God willing, if we're here.
They got things going on where you got now where they didn't working with the Chinese students in Harvard to where they got the Chinese students fighting to get rid of affirmative action because they're saying that all kids, if your grades should matter.
Yo, now
right?
that is that's another.
Who had the grades still had to fight to get in.
Right. So yeah. I take that just like you're saying. Like they're actually trying to reverse the
factory worker. Mom was a teacher.
Right.
That's the type of shit that we deal with.
But but when you do make a point because that's what they were talking about with the affirmative action. Like what's happened is that the Asian students are doing so well that they're being basically discriminated against when it comes to Harvard. They're being held to a whole totally different standard than the other students because they've just found a nice little code. Man, they found a way to fix the code.
They have a line with the white.
The reason why I'm saying this, Vlago, listen. Vlago, listen to me. The reason why they're doing this.
The Chinese kids do it, you can't argue color.
Here we go. Every time.
Even though they want to be considered white.
Every time. Vlago's gonna have a show coming up, and we're gonna watch the show. But the reason why I'm saying is he brings up a good. You bring up a good idea about the affirmative action because I believe that's something that since it was voted in, people have been trying to get rid of, and it seems like a different type of way. Django, chill. It seems like a different type of way to get rid of it because now these people you've done it to a point where now you're going to have the Asian community who are not getting their levels at universities, they're going to end it because they are definitely being discriminated against. Hey, buddy, if you make those test scores and you're doing your thing, you should be able to do your thing. Affirmative action really was specifically supposed to be for black people, and then at the end, they threw in other minorities and women. But when it was created and drafted, the reason for affirmative action was specifically and solely for black people. And what Vlago is saying seems like the undoing of affirmative action is going to be from the Asian community.
Need to get rid of us. Oh, yeah, they're using the Asian community to get rid of us.
Yeah.
And they don't know because they're here and they only know they don't know.
They know their experience. They're like, yo, I'm sitting here. I think why can't blah blah blah? He has better test scores than me and done this more than me. Why can't he be in this school? And it's really because at the end of the day, if Harvard and the way the education was going, you're going to have nothing but Asian kids, at Harvard. It's going to be 80% Asian kids.
Go to old schools.
Yeah.
We think that they shit is the best.
I mean, we already have HBCUs. I mean, everybody's built their own schools. There's a difference between HBCUs and other built schools.
That's why I said build our own schools.
That's a whole.
All these billionaires, but we can't get our own university. Why is that?
You listen to me. I'm tired of that argument of we got billionaires and celebrities and shit. Let's do it. I honestly think that they should, but I also think that community, one less. And I don't want to sound because I'm going to sound fucking nuts when I say this, but hey, honestly, if you are not below the poverty line and for the average black family, one less pair of Jordans, one less bottle of Henny. I don't want to do all the stereotypical things, but like really control your spending and actually pull that money, pull that money. And now, hey, because look, listen, at the end of the day, the black community overall, we have more wealth than Oprah together, you know? So why we got to depend on Oprah or LeBron James to do some shit? Hey, you want a school, motherfuckers get together and build a school. It's not hard. I mean, I guess it's hard, but it's not hard. I mean, shots out to Dr. Umar.
I like him. His philosophy, I like him.
He's getting it, yeah, and he's getting his school together. That's what he wants to do. I had an older white man jump out his car and lift his shirt up as if he had a gun last week to scare me. I guess because I beeped at a green light. He was literally banging on the hood of my car. I'm the only brown person where I live, and going to the cops in that area was pointless. Oh, well, as soon as he started banging on the hood of your car, I would have simply slipped the car into drive mode. I would have floored the gas, and I would have driven him into a community that I felt safe dropping him off in. That's how we would have got through that one.
For real.
But seriously, like there's something that I heard you were saying before, like just normal stuff, like hey, figure out if you've had run-ins with the law, figure out how to get your stuff expunged, figure out how to legally be able to carry your own firearm, be able to really legitimately fight fire with fire and protecting your family and your loved one. Like these are the things that you need to do.
Fire. Not fighting fire with fire.
I mean, if somebody's coming out with you with a gun,
to protect yourself.
Yeah.
But don't forget the ones that can't do it right now. Everybody that can need to go get one. These people, these black grandmothers and fathers still alive that can still pass the test, need to go get them too, because they victims too. It ain't talking about shit. Strapping arms is to protect yourself when something is happening to you.
Right.
That's it. It's not to go outside. No, we ain't talking about the ones that want to get guns to go kill each other.
No. When I say fight fire with fire, it's because like somebody's going to come into your house with he's armed and you're going to be armed. That's a simple thing.
Soon your foot across the threshold and make sure you fall inside longer because you go to jail because you fell outside.
Hey, or shoot them and pull them back in the house. Don't leave no
we
blood
do
trail.
They got stuff for that. They got ring cameras and shit.
It's all right. We'll figure that out. Well, we can figure things out.
We got to do it the right way. I would be following the law. We have to let you get 2 steps in first.
But
you need like 4 steps.
I got a friend that just reached out to me earlier today, and his father and him like own one of the largest gun stores and indoor shooting ranges in Virginia.
I'm gonna plug it.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely talk to him. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to get him on the show. But if you know anything, the NRA's headquarters is in Virginia, and they actually have a range there. And their range looks better than an NRA range. So it's called Sharpshooters VA. Check them out. Let me pull it up.
Or you can always just uproot your living and go move somewhere where the laws are sufficient for you. There are other towns and they don't care.
I mean, yeah, if you can, if you have the resources to do that, do it. It's gonna help your situation.
And listen, if you want Section 8, all you gotta do is do that with a year and stay out the way. You can go anywhere.
Yeah,
that ain't no excuse.
Blanco knows. Blanco, what you working on, buddy? I hear. I'm hearing things out. I'm hearing things in these streets that says that you got something brewing, Ray. Ray, what you got brewing?
Yeah, I just want to, when I come this time, I want to come in a different. I just want to come. I want to do what I do right now. But I like to laugh. I like to joke. So trying to build this, trying to get everybody to come together so we can just have this, get everything on just one network. If we can just create one together as a unit, just do our one network, so where everybody is a part of creating it. It ain't nobody's using somebody else's name. Create one name, and then everybody got their own branch under it, and we come together. You know how much we can move, how fast we can move in 18 months if we can do business together?
I like that. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Jamal. He got the Father's Day joint coming up out there in Newton. He got that coming up. He got his little Father's Day ball. It's called Budweiser. Wiser being WISER. Budweiser. It's 21 and over, so you understand. No kids. Great entertainment. Oh, he wants you to come too. He wants you to. If you might do a podcast out there, do live podcast.
Okay, we'll do
Tell
that.
you there earlier, so it's good to say you now.
Yeah, we'll do it. No, we'll do a
We ain't gonna do
mashup.
the 18th because we're doing our thing on the 18th, but we're gonna catch the next one. He's doing frequently.
Yeah,
Shout out to him.
we'll do a
He gave a
Vloggo
spot.
3 times Mo and Vloggo show.
It got worse.
I love it.
But I feel like it's about to get worse. It got worse. It got worse.
Yo, Vloggo Travis Rudolph. You guys heard of Travis Rudolph? No, but
we need to do seriously joking. We need to do seriously joking.
We're doing that, but I'm trying to do talking shit, getting clicks, me, we episodes right now. But we're gonna do that.
You ain't trying. You doing that. You consistent. You ain't trying because you consistent.
I am.
You ain't trying. You consistent. You already doing it.
I'm here with you guys.
You need to give me a Friday night. We can or Saturday nights after 40 Fridays.
Oh, definitely.
We can hijack 40 Fridays because we all over 40, and we do 40 hours of work for ourselves.
I like it. We do whatever we want, really. Yeah, I'm trying to look for this.
Yeah, exactly. Us be free. Get that one. I'm gonna stop. Us be free.
Us be free. Anyway, there was a video of this guy that was showing how the wildfires started in Canada, and in this video, it shows that these wildfires basically started all at the same time, all across Canada, from the east to the west, and now we have the winds blowing from the north to the south, and we're catching a lot of smoke out there.
An angel has fallen again.
Angel. Nice.
An angel has fallen again. The solar flare.
Oh, there was a solar flare?
No, I don't know, but to make something that far, like you say at once, you just got to think logical. How does that happen at once? You would have to set the fire in 50,000 different places at the same time to make it light at the same time. So some had to.
Virtually.
Scorch and they ain't coming.
You think that like when you're watching those sci-fi movies and the spaceship is crash landing on a new planet and it just leaves like fucking thousands of miles of just, that entry, that pattern when they're breaking down forests and crashing over. You know what I'm talking about?
Anything that your mind can equate to what we talking about, yes.
All right.
Anything that you could cover it, yes.
That's what we're saying. We're saying a spaceship crash landed and started these firefighters. These fires. But it's just been so dry out here too. We've had a total of 5 minutes of rain in the last 3 weeks.
Could be a pipeline explosion. They ain't saying nothing.
And actually the way that it went now I have to dig for this picture now. Now you're gonna make me dig for this. Where did I see?
It could be a pipeline. Could be a pipeline explosion we wasn't supposed to know about. Fracking or doing some fracking or something up there.
I just set it off. They would never tell us though. You know this and I know this.
Of course.
So what do we do with the media-wise? We're being lied to. I've been just taking these, you guys have been bringing up stories to the point where I'll just break it down. We'll read it right there and just figure out and just try to find some holes in there or whatever's going to go through. But obviously, we are being lied to about everything. Yeah. Oh man, did you hear about Zion Williamson?
Yeah.
How the porn star put him on blast?
I mean,
those tweets.
That's just entertainment. That is entertainment. They did the Freddie Gibbs. What they call him now? Freddie Gibbs. They did the Freddie Gibbs. His baby mom, the stripper girl. She did it to him.
That's crazy. Nothing big.
Nah, you see the one where the transsexual was talking about, man.
What?
She was putting it on the money. And you would, if you wasn't just a man, that wasn't thirsty, you going. He was giving all the tips on how she get it all. Oh, it was crazy, bro.
Oh, Sydney Star.
It was in educational purpose.
It was Sydney Star.
Educational purposes.
Sydney Star has been known to.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what the dude. It was some light skinned dude. It was on there.
It was.
He had cojones. What you say, cojones? Whatever you call the joint.
Fucking balls, nigga.
To be a
balls.
straight man, he had some
fucking. He had some balls. He had some balls.
He licked his lips too much.
Oh, stop.
He was like trying to be cool too much. He was trying to be too cool. It's like he forgot what he was looking. His eyes was messing with his mind. You gotta watch it. You can do a whole podcast with that. That's crazy.
I was just watching bits.
Yo,
and Sydney Star was like, yo, sometimes I'd be like, I think it was Sydney Star. Sydney Star would be like, yo, sometimes I'd be with him. I'd be like, no, I'm on my period or whatever. And then I just been over like, you can get this. And then they take him like, I just hold it and he reach around me and I smack their hand like, yo, like you must get off on having like a death wish or something like that. Yo, oh my God, it would be a murder suicide, honestly.
This
like,
isn't okay, man. This is not.
If I got tricked out like that, I would just be like, oh, everybody's dying.
That's why I ain't worried about that. I'll stay in the house.
Yeah, just stay in the house. But yeah, I would never want to be called out like, oh my God, it was a dude. Give me your phone. I'm going through your contacts. Everybody you know has to die. I'm saying this for comedy effect, but I don't know if I'm saying this for comedy effect. I don't know how fucking far I would go if a transsexual fucking tricked me. Guys, stay out the 2-hole. That's all I'm saying, yo.
It's so dangerous.
Stay out of there. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get
Moment
these
of silence.
Vision Pros.
Moment of silence.
No, like what? You're what? Oh my God! Like I can't believe that this motherfucker's still alive, though. Really, but I can kind of believe it because
that's what it is in the industry. Everybody got to go through their hazing.
y'all got Vaughn. Y'all got all of these rappers out there, straight gangsters, and then Sydney Star is sitting here just wide alive.
Everybody's a part of the movement, bro. They're not. It's acting. Up there is acting. That's why I don't want to be in there.
Oh,
I just like to get my side money, doing my shows, and staying loco. Make my beats. Don't know my name. I don't want no attention.
No attention.
It's like give me the wealth. I like staying in the house, doing my creating.
Hermit mode.
Oh, but I step out. Don't get it twisted. I just don't step out just to show my face.
Soulful Sundays. We're gonna be talking about them chakras. I don't want to go anywhere.
The Christ crown.
Yo, there are so
Christ
many
crown.
things that Puff Daddy. We've been known with Puff. I watched I read hold on, Django. He does this thing where he's acting like he's stretching. Then next thing you know, he ends up next to me. He puts his head under my arm and like flops my arm up like this, so I can either pet him. But really wants are these delicious milk bones. That's what he wants. He wants the milk bones. To him, these milk bones are like, my favorite treat. That's what it is. No, I love a Kinder Bueno. This is his Kinder Bueno since he can't have chocolate. And he's just looking at it. And the thing is, his eyes, like I've noticed, like American Pit Bull Terriers, like they have these dead eyes, damn near like sharks. Like he's got a thinking man's eye. I can tell. He's got a thinking man's eye. I love him.
They go crazy.
He is nuts. He's nuts. He's nuts. But I love him.
He's cool. Puppy love.
He's still got like a little puppy face on him. He's not completely grown. They said he's supposed to be at 18 months. He's over 18 months.
Yep.
But damn, like he's
Dude,
still
like a pit bull Labrador.
He acts like he is still like 5 pounds. Like that's how he runs around. He is out of control.
Pit bull Labrador.
All right, so the guy behind me. The guy behind me is, his name is Travis Rudolph. Travis Rudolph is an American football wide receiver. And he played college football at Florida State. He was a Seminole. He also played for the New York Giants and the Miami Dolphins before his NFL career was over and he took his show to Canada. He is from Florida. He went to high school in Florida. He is a Florida guy. And he's about 6 foot, 187 pounds. And basically the reason why we were talking about ex-Giants wide receiver Travis Rudolph is because he was on trial for murder. And that's right. April 7th, 2021, Rudolph was arrested in Palm Beach County, Florida, and charged with 1 count of first-degree murder and 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder. Right? According to investigators from Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, Rudolph allegedly opened fire on 4 people following a late-night dispute at his mother's home in Lake Park. It is believed that the 4 people came to Rudolph's mother's home to confront Rudolph about domestic violence accusations. During the physical dispute, Rudolph armed himself with an AR-15 style pistol and fired 39 rounds. 1 person was killed and another was wounded as a result. Rudolph was initially held in jail without bond. His defense originally filed the Florida Stand Your Ground motions. And then less than a month later, his release from jail was negotiated for $160,000 cash bond. He remained on house arrest until May. And then yesterday, to be exact, he was found not guilty. And I want to get into the trial. So during the trial, Rudolph said that he fired the shots in self-defense. He claimed that the 4 men, who are known as Keshawn Jones, Tyler Robinson, Chris Lowe, and Sebastian Jean-Jacques, came over to his house around midnight on April 7th, 2021 to physically hurt or kill him. The text messages introduced into evidence by Rudolph's attorneys show that Rudolph's ex-girlfriend, Dominique Jones, sent messages to her brother, Keshawn Jones, and to Tyler Robinson, telling them to go shoot up Rudolph's home, reportedly because Rudolph had been with another woman. Now, this is where it gets crazy. I mean, it's already crazy. But let me take you back to the show pic. This is Dominique Jones. And this is Travis Rudolph. You guys see me? Why do I still got the countdown up there? What's crazy about this is that at the time of it, Rudolph had just broken up with Dominique Jones. But the thing is, Dominique Jones never broke up with her husband. That's right. While she was dating Travis Rudolph, she was Travis Rudolph's girlfriend, and she was married to another guy. So when Travis Rudolph and her had it out, and finally he decided to call it quits with her, that's when she got mad, called up her brothers, made all types of threats about hurting and killing Travis Rudolph. And from there, that's where the scene gets set. Travis Rudolph actually was on a stand and had to testify on his own behalf because, I don't know, in a case like this, if you're claiming self-defense, we know that you have constitutional rights where you don't have to defend yourself. You can just sit there and do it on a legal pad. But listen, if you're going to claim self-defense, I'm not a lawyer. I haven't played a lawyer on TV. I did take a political legal education class. But I would tell you that if you're claiming self-defense, you have to take that stand. That jury has to hear how you had to defend yourself.
Yeah, definitely. If you're doing that, because you're the reason why you're taking the stand. If you're going to go that route,
right? If you're going that route, you got to take the stand, and that's what he did. He does kind of look like Mahershala Ali, doesn't he? He does. He's got the cheekbones. He looks like the guy from Green Book. Hey. Nobody thought it was amazing that Dominique Jones is we don't know the whole
basis. She is a woman, correct?
She's a Dominique. I'm
just making sure.
I know in these days and times.
Sure she's a little fluffy, Dominique. The hair. She can, I don't know.
Well, I was saying that this took place in what 2021. I'm sorry, yeah, April of 2021.
Yeah, I was oblivious. But he won. He's right.
And he got off. He got off. And people were challenging
He
him
didn't
really
get off. He
because
was right. He didn't get off. He was right in the beginning, and he just had to let the people understand his story, and he did it.
He did, and he got on trial and he did it. The only reason why I say it, and I'm going to compare this to the other cases, because, hey, at one point in time, and this is the big point that he had to defend in his trial, is that when he's talking about it, he's like, listen, I ain't hit her. She really didn't have any reasons to get on her phone and send people out for me. And she called her brothers over, and then her brothers came with friends, and one of the friends was actually killed. And behind you see the Ring doorbell cam of Mahershala Ali's mother's house. No, not saying like that, but like
he opened the door and came out.
Yeah, and they started.
Yeah. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
So he comes out the house. This is how.
Give him let the children say.
All right. Thank you, Lago, aka my producer. So really, what happens? He comes out the house, and this is how he explained the story. He's gonna explain the story like, so he comes out the house. He sees her brother. He says, I go to say what's up to him. He says, I say what's. Before I can get at the up out, I'm punched in my face. As soon as I get punched in my face, they all follow up. You know what I mean? You hit, somebody starts hitting too. So they all followed up on him. They're beating him up. He says, at one point, he can see, they're telling him that they're on demon time. They're going to fuck him up. They're going to kill him. And he sees one of the guys pull out a gun. At that point, he goes back into his house. Now, this is where the eyes get raised. Like, this is where we're getting into Luis Lawrence territory. Like, you had an opportunity to take yourself out and away from danger and go in your house. Why didn't you just close the door, call the police, and blah, blah, blah? He didn't do that. He didn't. He went in there and he grabbed his AR-15 pistol. Now, AR-15 pistol it's not a pistol, but it's not an AR-15. It's like a hybrid. It has a shorter barrel. Oh, he's being a jerk right now.
Closer kick. Nice kick on it. You could do it.
Yeah. But the AR with the spring, it's not bad at all. Like, you can. We're not even gonna go there. But anyway, he took out his AR pistol, and the thing that it's not a pistol, and we talk about everybody having these extendos and everything. On an AR pistol, you can put a regular banana clip on there, and those clips usually hold about, I would say, maybe 50 rounds in a 40 to 50. Mm-hmm. He had 39 in there, so those probably hold 40. I wouldn't know, because personally, if I'm going to use one of those type of clips, I'm making sure they breathe. Like, I only want to have a 20 piece in there, a 30 piece at most. I'm, just for the springs. The springs wear out on those things all the time.
Give me a handgun, I can shoot. Give me a handgun, I'll pick you up.
I mean, Vlog, let him live. Let him live, Vlog. Let him live.
That Parabellum is a beauty.
Oh my God! I mean, it is. There's a rounds, but so really, what happens is he comes out with the AR pistols and he starts spraying. Now, is he spraying indiscriminately? He says no, and the reason why he was able to go back in his house, retrieve his weapon, then come out and start spraying, even though he, removed himself from the danger originally, is because his brother was out there. And while he went to go get his pistol, the bad guys, or, the guys in question that came to confront him, they were all beating up on his brother. Therefore, his self-defense claim came in trying to protect his brother. So although he did not get the Florida stand your ground law, he still got his self-defense. And when you think of self-defense is self-defense, but it also happens to be, protecting someone that's in danger also. It didn't even have to be his brother. It could have been just a regular geek off the street.
And the ground law is for the asshole. It's for the people who find the perfect situation in a mental place and can go for it.
Basically.
But
like, you're on my property,
saying,
you're
I
being
didn't want to do this to you. I didn't want to do this, and I'm letting you know I didn't want to do this. And I stand here and tell you I didn't want to do this. This is why it happened.
All right.
This is the reality.
They also did find that a gun in the bushes that one of the other gentlemen may have had on them during the whole exchange. But
he could have threw a dirty boy out there. It could get spooky.
Oh, he could have. I mean, they're Florida. He's a lifelong Florida resident. I'm pretty sure he knows a couple moves out there. You know what I mean?
But they cheat. That's on her.
At the end of the day, this is what we got. We got a man that
she should get charged.
And that's what I'm thinking too. I think she should at least catch a second-degree manslaughter because she is.
You know what? I take that back. I take.
You don't think
Did
she
she
should
lose
get
her
charged at all?
brother?
Huh?
Did she lose her brother?
I think one of her brothers was injured, and then one of the brothers' friends that tagged along with the brothers was killed. Somebody
She gotta
lost
go
their.
down.
Somebody lost their life because
her brother's still alive, and she got to go down.
Yo, but not only that,
she's the whole source of that.
Not only that, it basically they can't prove that. First of all, he wasn't cheating on her because he wasn't with her. They were over, and then she.
No, that doesn't matter because a relationship is a relationship. It doesn't matter. She could have been married, not the husband ain't come. The brother did. So
exactly.
Marriage ain't got nothing to do with it.
I mean, I'm just saying that she was already married, and he was her boyfriend.
And I'm still married. I ain't divorced. We don't live together. We done.
Yeah, I get you, but still, that's still not. It's still not conventional, if you will. That's why we're here. It's unconventional.
We live in a real world. You can't be conventional in the psychotic world. We playing games.
I mean, then we wouldn't have the. I mean, if we're gonna do that, then we wouldn't even have the word conventional if we're out here. But we do have the word conventional, and I'm using it.
We ain't got marriage no more.
And I'm using it in this thing.
Like these words should matter.
I have no idea what all that's about.
I know.
Oh, maybe I do. But still, this is what we have out there. We got a lady out here tripping. And the thing is, oh man, hold on. I would like to pull some video because I go to, he's called The Lead Attorney. He's on YouTube. He's called The Lead Attorney, bald gentleman. He's in a suit. He's from Atlanta. He started off as like a attorney for like divorces and stuff, and he was helping men out, telling them, "Hey, in family court, this is what you should expect," and blah 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 blah. But he is also still a regular attorney, so he follows cases. One of the biggest cases that he followed was I don't know, crime of the century, aka the Johnny Depp. What was that? What was his lady's name called? What's the lady name that pooped in his bed? He covered that trial.
$22 million. What is it? $22 million. That's amazing.
It was like, she lost about $10 million. Yo, they settled out of court for I think $1 million. Yeah, Amber Heard. There you go, Amber Heard, aka Amber Turd. Remember they were like Amber Turd. Like she shat in that man's bed. Man, she's trash for that. And nobody like people on Court TV was saying that Dominique Jones, the lady pictured here, they were saying that she has been so far the most hated witness ever to get up on stand. We're talking about Court TV. Like, I mean, they've covered so many trials, but I think Amber Heard was one of the latest and greatest of the worst out there. But yeah, exact. Kato, you want to know how we know? I think I told y'all that a couple weeks ago. But if I didn't, regard me. She did. She changed her name, moved to Spain, and she's just hiding out low. She settled that. She didn't have to pay like $10 million to Johnny Depp or whatever. But at one point, the prosecutor was asking him if he was a cheater and was he cheating on her and just trying to make her out to be like a bad guy. I guess try to crush his character. But it was just so dull and played out that I think she shouldn't be a prosecutor. Not in Florida. Not the way she tried to prosecute that crime, because that was it was tacky. It wasn't like it was a criminal case at all. It was more like the tactics that you would see in a civil case, like a civil case type high money trial, but not when somebody's his freedom's at risk.
Come on, they broke his pockets with lawyers.
Yeah,
he broke his pocket with lawyers.
It definitely broke his pockets with
and
lawyers.
And then they got $100,000 for however long they had it to invest and flip and make money off of before they had to give it back.
That 160. They got that 160. They got that 160. Yeah, everybody's still in here.
You should get all the interest. You should get all the interest they made on that 160. You should get all the interest back.
That would be dope.
That would be honest of the court for even taking him through that drama.
Dior
give him his interest.
Johnny Depp did get that Dior money. I saw Johnny Depp in Puerto Rico years ago when he was filming Rum Runners, and we were in old San Juan on the cobbles, and he jumped out of like a Chevy Tahoe, a blacked out one, and he just waved. I got like a really grainy picture on my, but you could tell it's him. And it was Johnny, and everybody loved him over there. I have not seen that movie Rum Runners, but I should probably check it out. I think it's another one of those Hunter S. Thompson books that he was doing, because he kind of fell in love with Hunter S. Thompson. But yeah, Johnny Depp. They were getting on him because he has bad teeth. I mean, but he smokes unfiltered all day since he was a youngin.
You make all that money, you can't be insane.
You got to make all that money. You got to be a superstar. You can't be yourself. And it just seems to me that he did not have to have any prosthetics teeth-wise when it came for him playing Captain Jack Sparrow. Those were his natural ass teeth. Oh my God, you're laughing. All right, yeah, I got some fun. I'm funny. You think you find me funny? I entertain you?
That was funny.
Thank you.
That was funny.
I try.
I amuse you.
You almost had me. Almost had him. I almost had him. That's right, guys. Thursday, we do a live call-in show, 313-825-5557. And these are the Me episodes. We be live. But sometimes when you guys come in with the phones and then the chat, it turns into something more beautiful, like I see right before my eyes, as in the We episodes live. But we just talk about stuff. It's your show. It's not mine. I come up with a topic just, but really this show is for you guys. You got something to bring up, we're going to Google on that, and then you can call up here and you can talk about it. So Vlago, next time when you call in, just have like a nice little, something, whatever you want to speak about, just let me know. You start talking about it.
I'm going to just come over here with you.
I don't.
Camera the mic, right?
Oh yes, we can't. And I got a whole ass. Who wants to see it in the chat?
I know what you're gonna do to me.
I'm not gonna do anything bad to you at all. What's gonna happen is, in the chat, whatever. We're not even gonna ask the chat if they want to see the mashup. It's gonna happen. We're gonna collab. We're gonna get in there. We're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna come back to the house, the headquarters, and then we're gonna do some stuff. And that's what we're just gonna do. I just need some time, I just need some time to just. To breathe with this.
You got the freedom. That's all that matters. As long as you're happy doing what you're doing, that's all that matters.
I do. I love doing this. Oh, I do. We episodes, guys. And you know what? I didn't have time, but I got some more. I got some good old sound effects, because I like to change them out. I like to change them out for you guys.
I'm a risk taker.
You know what I mean?
He been too perfect.
I am.
Many people know him as the Jump Out Boys in their city.
Yup.
What's the matter? Do you miss me?
Right. So guys, next week coming up, I will be remiss if I don't talk about Juneteenth, which is going to be celebrated on, they're saying the 16th, which is Friday. Juneteenth falls on June
Monday,
16th,
my birthday.
But it will be celebrating it on Monday, which is your birthday.
They going to tell niggas when to celebrate their day. That's crazy, bro.
I mean, we don't celebrate Martin Luther King on his birthday either. But look, honestly,
we one person. What about we? All of us. We the whole clan,
bro. It's just
we need our day. If it's Monday, that's our day off. If it's Wednesday, it's our day off. It's our day off.
Whatever day it falls on, that's off. Like you
niggas don't work on that day. Like the Jews don't work on Friday. We don't work on that day.
Everybody else
day
works.
out the year.
But it doesn't. It's not like that.
We do one day out the year.
It's a holiday. It's a holiday.
We need to put in a petition. We need to start the petition.
No. We just need to petition with we need to have like a maybe a Malcolm X Day. That would be dope. Or we'll celebrate all of Kwanzaa. So we're taking off from the 26th to count 7 days after that.
You stupid.
I'm not doing Kwanzaa.
We're not doing Kwanzaa?
I'm not doing Kwanzaa.
Oh, whatever.
But
don't do Kwanzaa.
We'll come
up with whatever.
I don't do Christmas. I love everybody who does it, so I love them. So I come. I don't do Christmas.
That's how I feel too. I'll do a Christmas meal. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna turn down no turkey.
You stupid.
Now I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Not turning down turkey. Just not. But I might have to turn down turkey. All right, so I've been trying to have this. I want to get some people on here to talk about some nutrition and food and everything because Lago, last time, when we were having the bacon conversation, like honestly, I was feeling that and I was like, oh man, I gotta stop eating this motherfucking bacon. But I just went through my last pack of bacon. I did not buy no more. So I took the bacon out of the freezer and it thawed out. We fried that bacon. We ate that bacon. It's delicious. I'm on a turkey bacon now. I am on a turkey bacon. But at the end of the day, I don't want to eat any meats at all. I don't want to eat. I want to just, I want to be looking like, I want my bowl to be looking like my name is fucking Apple Moon Sunshine and I got fucking some Lululemons on and shit. You know what I mean? No.
Gotta be all natural cell foods. You gotta cook it with love.
I don't know. I'm not even trying to cook anything. I'm just trying to break it off in a bowl and eat it. Maybe no brains or grains or something. I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't think I'm going to be a vegan. No, Ramid, I don't want to be a vegan because every now and then I am going to need that steak. When I said steak, I tasted it.
I know what you mean.
Like when I just said steak, I tasted it. I just tasted it. But like, if you guys know me, you know that bacon is my lover. Bacon is. And yeah, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of it. Bacon is my lover, but no more. I am telling Bacon, aka my Dominique Jones, to get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Guys, you guys are hearing that because we're wrapping up. That's right. I ain't hold y'all for 18 hours this week. But I'll tell you what. I will tell you what we're going to do. This is our show, The Wages of Sin. Please, if you enjoyed this, like, share, subscribe. Please like and share and subscribe. Share this with your friends and everything. And let them know that this is what we do on Thursdays. We're going to make this a tradition. All right? And then next week, we're definitely going to talk about some Juneteenth stuff. I got some stuff talking about Black Wall Street. I pulled up some antidotes and images and government forms. I went over researching everything. And we're gonna talk about that. And you guys out there, little weekly homework, bring that back. Whatever y'all got a story, you read something that's interesting you, you bring that to us and you get to report it, right? Thank you for watching our show. I appreciate my jump out guys out there. And thanks for everybody that's watching. Yeah, I'm Mo 3 times. On the horn is William Bilal. And that's our show for the week. You MFers take care of yourselves out there. And I'll see you when I see you. Thursday, 7:30. Peace. Look, I did that on. You see how I wrapped that up by the time? Like the whole thing? Like this show is over right now. If you're still watching this, we're on some overtime right now. But you're not getting time and a half, actually. You're not getting time and a half. Now my dog, I can give my dog a treat. Come here, buddy. Come up. Come up. Up. Look how I got her trained. Look, I got him trained. He's a monster. Good night. Good night, everybody. So anyway, yeah, we're still recording. What are you up to? What you been up to? Did you just hang up? Lago? Oh. All right, we're out of here. Peace. Peace.